one last feature to go. Tommy Cook, here it's tonight's Micros feature. Let's run down the lineup really fast on the front row. In the pole position from Riverton, Illinois, the 21 of Aaron Andruskevich. On the outside, starting second from Weldon, is the 9T of Tyler Duff. In row number 2, the two-time defending Micros champion out of Jacksonville, Illinois, it's the 44 of Trevin Littleton. On the outside, starting fourth, is the 55S of Darren Stark out of Springfield. Row number 3 is paired up with a bunch of Jacksonville boys. The number 1 car of Evan Turner on the inside, starting fifth. And in the pink 8 tonight is Mr. Ed Baker coming back to play at the Jacksonville Speedway. Row number 4 is the 44S of Jacob Stewart. He starts 7th out of Jacksonville. Starting 8th is the 7A of Will Armitage out of Athens. Starting 9th tonight is the 81 of Greg Northrup. He's paired alongside the 8B of John Bernard starting 10th. And Taylorville's Gabe Verardi rounds out the field in the 82 starting 11th.
Feature of the evening. Big run for Andruskevich coming off a 1. He leads by 2 car lanes going into 3. Yellow flag is out there. Just pulling off of the track in time is Jacob Stewart out of Jacksonville.
Yellow flag comes out early for the 44S of Jacob Stewart. The young man out of Jacksonville, Illinois. We take an early caution here in the Micros feature. Cars to keep an eye on here, of course, the 21 of Aaron Andruskevich already has won a checkered flag here at Jacksonville and took home second in last week's really, really fun Micros feature against Austin Schaefer out of Kansas City, Missouri. Trevin Littleton, the two-time Micros champion out of Jacksonville, he's in the 44. And always keep an eye on those Verardi boys. Gabe Verardi back in the 82, who suffered a tire failure in the heat races. As we come to back down to 1 lap around to go, Tommy Cook.
Exciting start to the race there for Aaron Andruskevich. Always like to be able to pull away if you're the driver, but everybody else in the field is hungry for it.
A lot of fun tonight having Ed Baker back behind the wheel. He's driving that pink 8 car of Bailey Logue as the race leaders get us back to green.
Green flag back out in the air, and Aaron Andruskevich has some competition going into 1. He's able to gap the 44, Trevor Littleton, coming into number 3. Leading now by 3 car lengths, Littleton in second. Oh, trouble! Big wreck into the wall, coming out of turn number 4. That's Ed Baker out of Jacksonville. A hard hit there. Second caution of our micro feature event here tonight.
Crews get the 8 car of Ed Baker spun around. We saw Travis Logue talking earlier this week on social media. He was excited to get Ed back behind the car tonight. We're happy to have Ed back here in the pink 8 tonight as he gets spun around and gets back into the race formation. Getting the race field reset for you. It's the 21 of Aaron Andruskevich, the 44 of Trevin Littleton, Tyler Duff in the 9T. Your top 3 here in a very fun feature Micros event tonight.
You know, if you're Aaron Andruskevich, you sure hate to see all these cautions. He's had 2 great starts so far. We'll see if we can put together a third. Green flag back in the air, and the 21 leads him to it. Going to turn 1, Trevin Littleton giving chase, but it's Andruskevich with Tyler Duff hold tight in third. Andruskevich coming out of 4, still with the lead in hand. Pretty good battle there for the 6th position. Andruskevich by about 8 car lengths coming into turn number 3, and no progress made there by the Trevor Littleton car. Tyler Duff trying to make a run for 2nd place. He's rolled up on the bottom. Good battle for fourth there between Darren Stark and the one machine of Evan Turner. Aaron Andruszkiewicz still with a commanding lead going into turn number 3. He's about to catch some lap traffic. Battle for fourth continues there between Evan Turner and the 55S of Darren Stark. Oh, a little bit of contact there on the inside lane on 1 and 2. We stay green for the moment. Andruszkiewicz in lap traffic. Will this be Trevin Littleton's time to catch up? Ed Baker pulls off the track there, and we stay green as Andruszkiewicz goes around the outside of the AB of John Bernard. Yellow flag is out. We have a car turned around here in turn number 2. That's the 7A of Will Armitage.
Caution comes out once again for the 7A of Will Armitage, who gets into some trouble over in turn number 1. As we get the field reset here in tonight's stocks feature, micros feature, at the Jacksonville Speedway. Aaron Andruszkiewicz, Trevin Littleton, Tyler Duff, Evan Turner has moved up to the 4th spot now in the 1 car, followed by Darren Stark and Gabe Ferrardi in the 82. John Bernard in the B8, the 44S of Jacob Powell, and the 81 of Greg Northrup moving back up into position. He'll get behind the 82 of Ferrardi. Armitage gets a push off from Bubba in the truck, and he's back to make his way back to the rest of the race formation. As we get down to the waning laps here in the micros feature.
Aaron Andruszkiewicz in command here as we head back to the green flag in the micro feature. Trevin Littleton trying to give chase, but Andruszkiewicz is able to pull away. Big run on the outside. Holy cow, what a run for Gabe Ferrardi. And we're halfway home. Andruszkiewicz leads at the halfway mark of the race. Trevin Littleton still in second place. A good battle there for the 3rd spot between Duff and Ferrardi. Andruszkiewicz by half the back straight away. A big pass on the outside, clipping the wall. Gabe Ferrardi is able to take 3rd spot for now, but Tyler Duff going to fight back on the inside through 1 and 2. Give the spot to the 82, and they want more, going for 2nd place. Trevin Littleton in 2nd place for now, but giving chase is the 82 of Ed Ferrardi. Gabe Ferrardi. Oh, trouble right in front of Andruszkiewicz. Car around, yellow flag. Second time around for the 44 of Stewart, and right in front of Andruszkiewicz. Could have been a lot worse.
Four laps left to go here in the micros feature as Aaron Andruszkiewicz, Trevin Littleton, and now Luke Ferrardi has made his way all the way up to 3rd, Tommy Cook. What a big push by the 82 here in the waning laps of the micros feature.
Talk about a big push, using the cushion to do it. All around the top, up in the wall, making some fantastic moves all around the track.
Gabe Ferrardi, I think we've said Luke a couple of times. My apologies as we come back to green.
4 laps to go for Andruszkiewicz. Can anybody catch him? We will see. Taking the top side is Trevin Littleton. Not going to gain much ground there. Andruszkiewicz into 3. 3 laps to go. Gabe Verardi clips the wall, keeps on going. That's an intense battle for the 3rd position there as Tyler Duff trying to go to the inside. Verardi on the outside gets the run off of 2. Andruszkiewicz on the inside. 2 laps to go. Will he pick up his 2nd victory at the Jacksonville Speedway in the Micros this season? Verardi hangs on to 3rd as they come out of 3 and 4 for the white flag. White flag for Aaron Andruszkiewicz. Almost the entire back straightaway is his advantage as he comes to take the checkered flag. Aaron Andruszkiewicz wins the Micros feature.
Trevin Littleton held on for 2nd place. Verardi just edged out. Tyler Duff there for 3rd and 4th, and then Darren Stark wrapped up for 5th place in a really fun Micros feature. Some nice racing there toward the middle of the pack racers. Ladies and gentlemen, our last feature winner of the night in the Micros feature. Let's hear it for the 21 of Aaron Andruszkiewicz. I'll tell you what, you had a fantastic feature last week against Austin Schaefer where you picked up 2nd in a huge Micros field here. Nice to see you back in victory lane for your 2nd win of the season with Jacksonville.
Yeah, it was a good run. Last weekend we came up a little bit short. Did a little something wrong to the car last week, but Austin was quick. Hats off to him for a good run last week. It's nice to see competition here at Jacksonville like that.
Nice wire-to-wire win for you tonight. You've got some real tough competition. Trevin was on your tail, Darren Stark, Tyler Duff. Really, it's kind of turned into a really nice Micros class here at Jacksonville, hasn't it?
It has. Microfield here has always been pretty good. Got a lot of young kids that are up and coming. Little Darren Stark's going to be a good one to watch for, a little buddy of mine. But thanks to my parents, GMS Engine, Don Gould's Motorsports, Clearview Glass. Can't thank all them guys enough. PMP Chassis, Brad Bennington, Wyndham Suspension. Thanks, everybody.
Excellent. Let's hear it for Aaron Andruszkiewicz, ladies and gentlemen, your champion of tonight's Micros class here at the Jacksonville Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up our race program here at the High Banked Quarter Miles of the Jacksonville Speedway, America's baddest bull ring. On behalf of everybody under the grandstand, working the front gate, the concession stands, and the Hall of Fame lounge, to everybody here in the infield, to Tommy, Colin, Ryan, and everybody doing such great work on that YouTube channel. Be sure to leave us some comments below if you have anything to say about our broadcast as we try to tinker around with some new things. Thanks to Adam Mackey, Kinsey, Jen, and Alan Motley up here in the tower with us tonight. Thanks to Ree Hoots and all of the guys in the fire crew, Cody, Bubba, and everybody else alongside helping make things move so smoothly here on the infield. My name is Brian Shoemaker on behalf of Kenny Dobson and everyone at the Jacksonville Speedway. We will see you in 2 weeks on June 14th.